I'm just so grateful for the new year. I've always just appreciated the opportunity for a fresh start, to just really pause and give thanks and just be mindful of the ways that the Lord's been faithful and merciful to us in the previous year. I'm just telling you, this year for this church family, there's a special sense of expectation that I have for what the Lord's going to do in our lives in this new year. I believe that God has something special in store for every one of us in 2019. But here's how it's going to happen: as we surrender our lives and go all in for Jesus Christ. As we draw nearer and grow closer and go deeper. And listen, I want to encourage you, there might be some things that the Lord calls you to do in a different way in 2019 so that you might experience different results.
Rev City began the new year by participating in 21 days of prayer and fasting. And over the course of 2019, we hosted over 100 powerful prayer meetings where we lifted up our church family, our city, and our nation to the Lord.
Hundreds of us gathered together for the morning and evening sessions of our Activate conference. We experienced dynamic worship and powerful prophetic ministry with guest speaker, Pastor Richard Hinojosa.
What would you like this church to be like? What would you like the children's ministry to look like? What would you like the youth area to look like? What would you like 10 years from now for the community to say about this church? Your church. Get up and do something about it. That's your field. Your home is your field. If this is your church, this church is your field. If you live in Lawrence, Kansas, this is your field. Do we want to make a statement? Or do we want to make a difference?
Together in 2019, we made a difference. The church is not a building, it's us. And nearly 200 of us actively participated in over 60 life groups.
We had 14 children publicly dedicated to the Lord, and many children, youth, and adults water baptized.
Lives were changed in 2019. Every week, we saw people raising their hands and giving their life to the Lord, which translated to hundreds and hundreds of salvations throughout the year. That is awesome.
In 2019, we had 233 kids register for Vacation Bible School, and we had 96 volunteers serve during this incredible event.
You know, this week we're learning that life is wild, but God is good. Can you say that with me? God is good. So everybody stand up, and I don't know about you, but I think VBS is going to start off with a bang today. So on the count of three, we're going to say, God is good. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
We took 75 students to life-changing retreats, camps, and conferences. Over 100 people attended our Discovery Luncheons to learn more about the vision and values and how they could get connected at Rev City.
Over 100 couples attended our marriage events, including our very first in-house marriage conference, Marriage Revolution.
At our women's retreat, over 70 ladies were refreshed and refilled.
Here's what we're doing. This is a dad joke challenge. These are some really, really funny, intelligent jokes that we're about to tell you guys.
Easy on the intelligence part.
What did the grape do? The grape, like the fruit.
Got him to laugh already. That's
Like
bonus
there's another
right there.
type of thing called a grape. That's not a fruit.
What did the grape do when it was stepped on? He let out a little wine.
Did you know that dogs can't operate MRI machines, but CAT scan?
That's a good one.
2019 ushered in the Legacy Renovation Project, with several years of prayer and planning swinging into motion. In 2019, our church family continued to give generously to the Legacy Renovation Campaign, bringing the total amount given to over $722,000 and helping us to bring renewed excellence to the house of God.
The exciting thing about Rev City Church is that what you're doing here to give at Rev City through your tithes and offerings affects not only us here locally, but nationally and around the world, displaying the heart of the kingdom of God for the area of missions.
I want you to meet 3 of my boys. They want to try and to say something to you.
Thank you for praying for us, for helping us. Thank you very much. God bless you.
So, thank you. Say bye.
Bye.
Isn't it amazing to recall all the ways that God was faithful in 2019? And thank you for all the ways that you served and gave to help us unite together to reach out and reveal Jesus and see people revived to life in Christ.